Hallå och välkomna till undergången. Jag tror att det hörs. Alltså det är någonting som låter som in i helvete i bakgrunden. Först så satt jag här och bara skulle börja spela, så bara började det låta. För då trodde jag först det var en jävla flyglarm. Liksom. Men det är något såg, tror jag. De håller på med någonting. Och så det lät liksom så här jättehögt verkligen. Så jag trodde det var någon jävla larm först. Det var lite läskigt nästan. Men det är det inte. Och nu så sitter jag här och ska spela det här jävla spelet. Så ja, vi har en surprised Kotori här. Jag försöker fixa den här. Som fan. Jag borde sluta leka med mina jävla doftljus. Det var fan varmt. What? You met Amane-chan. Yeah, after I called you, I went to the runway and met her by chance. Why didn't you call me right away? Och så, fan, det här är ju mitt favoritfinger också. Det är det jag bränner mig på nu. Mitt favoritfinger. Well, Senpai was already leaving. Jag måste ta en lyft här också. Och för er som undrar så ja. Jag spelar RuneScape i bakgrunden här. Okej. AFK är divination alltså. För att fixa porters till mitt konto. Det är fan roligt att köra Iron Man, alltså jag svär. Men well, Senpai was already leaving. Only I can. That's unfair. Yeah, I'm sorry. But it really was only for a moment. It looks like she'll be coming again soon, so I told her to drop by and see us then. I wanted to meet Amane-chan too. Sorry. I didn't feel like I was to blame here. But I apologized anyway. You're always to blame. Because you're stupid. Yes. I knew exactly how Kotori felt. She'll come by the next time, right? When is she coming? 3 days from now. I can meet Amane-chan in 3 days from now. A broad smile, a begotten smile spread across Kotori's face. I'll give her a piece of my mind for not replying for my text. Don't go too far. Senpai will probably get really... Don't go too far. Senpai will probably get really depressed if you do that. Damn you, Amane-chan. I'll soon show you. Saying I'll show you. Vad händer nu då? Det här är precis som förra gången. Did you meet Amane-chan? Yeah, after I called you, I went to the runway and met her by chance. Why didn't you call me right away? Well, Senpai was already leaving. Only I can. That's unfair. Why are you reacting in exactly the same way as Kotori? At school, I told him the exactly same thing I had told Kotori yesterday. Got exactly same response. The same. The unity of the Soaring Club is quite strong. Försöker kolla om jag kommer få det väl brännblad sådär. She's coming again, the day after tomorrow. Seriously? When you say she's coming, where would that be? Where? I guess she's planning to come to eat at Flying Fish Manor. Nu bara hittar du på, det sa hon aldrig. Inte att hon skulle äta eller något där. She was drooling if I may add. Well, we will once again witness those eating manners that ruin her beautiful image. It's disgusting. Vad fan är det han säger? We might as well take it to our secret base. That's what I was going to say. I want to show Amane-chan our current activities. Yeah, I agree. We all thought so subconsciously. The thing that Amane-senpai had left behind and how we took it over. And also, how much we'd grown. He wanted her to see us as we are now. Hey, I have a suggestion. Okej, vänta lite. Jag måste bara ta en reklampaus här. Vi syns snart, vänta. Okej, vi ska lyssna nu då. Vad har vi för... Just det, jag skulle fan... Jag har en burk med cola här, jag skulle öppna den här egentligen. Vi ska lyssna vad han har för suggestion. Det är säkert något väldigt korkat, men vi får se. What? You know, I told everyone about the idea that occurred to me last night. Okej, låt oss höra. 3 days later, as promised, Amane-senpai came to Kasagawa. Amane-chan! Hey, everybody, how have you been? We're doing great, right, everyone? Yeah, exactly. Quacker! So, Hat's been doing well too. In the afternoon, after finishing her business with Anchan at his workshop, she came to Flying Fish Manör. Alltså jag ber om ursäkt, jag har fan glömt att muta RuneScape-ljudet, vänta. Så. How about you, Amane-chan? Oh, I'm pretty well. I see. Hey, could you lean forward for a moment? Like this? Why didn't you reply to my text? Wak wak. Ugh. Kotori's powerful chop landed right where Amane-senpai's hair was parted. Whoa, what are you doing? Kotori, you idiot! What if something happened to Senpai's precious brain cells? I'll leave it at that for today. Oh, you're so mean, Kotori. With teary eyes, Senpai was rubbing the top of her head that had been chopped. That gesture made me feel sorry for her. Wait. That's Amane-san! She's even weirder than I imagined. Vadå? Hon har ju för fan inte ens hunnit prata eller någonting. But she's so pretty. She's tall too, and it seems kind. They say there's a fine line between genius and insanity, but I'd say she's much closer to the latter. Alltså hon har inte ens hunnit säga någonting. Vad fan är ni så elaka för? Hey, we've heard everything you've been saying, including the person in question. Well, even if she did hear, Amane-senpai didn't seem to mind it. I'll introduce you. This girl's our new member, Asa-chan. Huh? This girl? It's not me. Asa-chan blushed and hid herself behind Yoru-chan. Asa, introduce yourself properly. This is our great senpai, Mochizuki Amane-chan. Now that she received a chop on the head, it's hard to think of her as our great senpai, but Asa-chan was really humble in front of her nevertheless. She really is a good girl. Nice to meet you. I'm Kasato Asa. I'm Mochizuki Amane. Nice to meet you, Asa. Yes. Asa-chan was really elated when Senpai suddenly addressed her in such a familiar way and gave her a handshake. It seems that she believed every single word when Kotori was telling her how great Senpai is. And this girl? I'm just an outsider. Do not mind me. Ah, I see. Got it. Sarcasm. Sarcasm doesn't work on Mochizuki Amane. She took Yoru-chan's words at face value and apparently decided not to mind her. Well then, let's eat right away. I'm starving. Huh? What are you talking about, Amane-chan? I came here to eat Oikun's cookie, Anga. Ja just det, de pratade faktiskt lite om det. Nu låter det lite bekant faktiskt. You came here to meet us, didn't you? Yeah, that too. She said it like that was just an addition to the meal. There's something we want to show you. Oh really? Okay, after dinner. No, before dinner. Oikun, don't you have a sweet bun or something? I gave her a bun which I had planned to eat for lunch but had forgotten about. Here, eat this to keep your hunger at bay. Woohoo! Yahoo! A green pea jam bun! Come on, let's go. It's been a while since I came here. said Amane-senpai while walking up the gently sloping path of the windmill hill. We flew over here many times on our test flights, didn't we? We liked flying over here, so it was a regular course when we were testing. Next year, a windmill that I designed is going to be built here. A super windmill! It's called... Jag vet inte. Amane-senpai nodded. I tried designing a new windmill using the ideas about aerodynamics that I got from constructing the glider. A few experimental models will be built here. New windmills will be built? For some reason, Asa-chan joined the conversation with sparkling eyes. Yeah, next year. I was drawing the designs in my spare time at work, but other staff members have found them. Before I realized it had been decided that they would actually be built. Because of that, the number of calls and emails with the request has increased, she muttered. As always, a natural airhead. Natural genius. Alltså jag börjar bli lite irriterad på... jag börjar bli lite så här halvt irriterad på... hur de håller på. She's a natural lady, bla bla bla. Liksom... jag vet inte alltså, men det känns som att de överdriver lite grann här va, faktiskt. Jag vet inte. While thinking about the windmill that Amane-senpai had designed, we arrived at our destination. Here it is, senpai. Oh! Come on in. The windmill hill. Amane-senpai entered the dock and looked up at the vast ceiling. This is our new secret base. Asa-chan and Yor-chan, let us use this place. Amane-senpai took a quick look around the dock's equipment. This is amazing. It's a full-fledged dock. Right? It's all thanks to Asa. Thanks to this place, our upgrade plan is proceeding smoothly. Upgrade plan? We proudly grinned while standing in front of the glider. That's, seems like she finally noticed. Well, we're still in the middle of it. Next to Koto and Himari, who were whispering to each other, Amane-senpai examined the airframe that was in the middle of remodeling. As I thought, this is, we're improving it according to the blueprints you had left behind. My blueprints? Yeah, the designs you made for Isuka. Himari showed her blueprints that were spread over there. Senpai stared at them quietly with a nostalgic, perhaps slightly sad expression. Amane-senpai is the one who sketched those blueprints. Really? You guys are stupid. This thing, it's just an armchair theory. No, it's not. We'll make it a reality. We didn't have any place for our activities and couldn't do anything. We've been discussing those diagrams all the time. We discussed what we should do to actually implement them. We carefully analyzed the parts one by one to see whether we could make them or not. We hypothesized the actual construction of all parts from the plans and carried out a realistic simulation. It was really painstaking work, but thanks to that, we confirmed that we could actually make it. So that's why we can do it. Everyone! We'll definitely get there, to the passage of clouds. When that happens, you will be with us. We will fly, bearing everyone's dreams with this glider. You guys are crazy after all. We're your successors, Amane-chan. It can't be helped. Yeah, indeed. Nesan. Oh, me too. Asa-chan ran toward us with raised hands. Then... Ika! She slipped and fell over. Are you alright, Asa-chan? I'm fine. But more importantly, I also want to fly with you, senpai. Of course, you're already one of us after all. That's right. I'm so happy. What the... Even Nesan got so fired up, that's really stupid. What? What's going on? I don't know, man. You found a good base. You can work at ease here. Senpai said, relieved after seeing the whole facility from the dock to the office. I guess she was worried about us in her own way. Here, Amane-san, it's orange juice. Thanks, Asa. It seems that Asa-chan has quickly gotten attached to her. By the way, Senpai, there's something I want to talk to you about. I started talking in a somewhat formal manner. Kotori's and Himari's expressions tensed up. The reason why we brought you here is not just to show you our new base. It isn't? I nodded. Then I looked at Kotori and Himari once more to confirm our intentions. They both looked back at me, signaling to go ahead. The time has come. We strike it on. Asa-chan was clutching a bottle of cider. Alltså hon dricker inte fan hela tiden. Hon är ju confirmed alcoholic. Konfirmerad alkoholik. Hon dricker för fan hela tiden. Senpai, could you become our advisor? Jag visste det. I knew it. Advisor? It's that issue from before. Because we don't have an advisor, we can't be recognized as a club. Since then, we tried asking several teachers, but they all refused. There are no teachers with technical knowledge about gliders, and they would also get on Tobioka-san's bad side. Even if they become our advisor, it wouldn't mean much because they don't have the qualifications. As far as that's concerned, you have all the required qualifications and you have experience of managing a glider. That's true, but I'm not a teacher, right? That shouldn't be a problem. I'm the one who thought of this suggestion. Because I'm the smartest one. Because I'm the smartest one in this room, I'm the one who thought of this suggestion. Yeah, bragging rights. Before I changed schools, I was in the bicycle club, and our supervisor was a former pro racer who had been invited from outside the school. Usain Bolt, they call him. Inviting an outsider to be the couch. Inviting an outsider to be the couch is quite common in top-level sports clubs. Even for cultural clubs, it's not that rare to invite experts either. Amane-senpai, being a graduate, is very familiar with our school. This meant that the chances of it being permitted were much higher than if we were to bring in a complete outsider. Please, Amane-chan, you're the only one who can do it. We know that you're busy, but seeing us all bowing our heads, Amane-senpai started thinking about it. She walked once around the office, then picked up the framed picture that was on the shelf. Back then, I thought that would be the last time I would have anything to do with gliders. They aren't in my area of expertise, and I don't really like high places. Also, Izuka is no longer here. This means the reason that made Amane-senpai keep dealing with gliders had disappeared. Senpai, you're fine with that? I mean, you almost reached it that time. Almost, but we didn't reach it in the end. That's how I think about it. Senpai said that with a deep understanding. That time, you already found your answer, right? Yeah. Senpai's confident answer made us hang our heads. Alltså egentligen, hur stor är den här glidaren? Alltså är det vad heter det, rätt proportioner här? Jag kommer bara gissa att det kanske är det, men for Senpai, gliders really became a thing of the past. We kind of knew this already, but now we felt that the reality we didn't want to face was thrust before our eyes. Senpai looked at herself in the photograph. The picture of herself with a slightly awkward smile on her face. But, I owe you guys a favor that I can never repay. Now it's my turn to help you. Huh? So, yeah, I'll be your advisor. Alright! Yeah, we did it! Kotori! Oh! Yeah, now we'll manage somehow. I'm so glad, Senpai! We all spontaneously high-fived and hugged each other, expressing our joy. Jeez, don't scare us like that, Amane-chan. Yeah, really. By the way, as for the new type of windmill we talked about before, students from Kifa Academy will participate in the construction project as a special training exercise. Oh, I might have heard about that. It's a large-scale training exercise, so students who want to participate are applying for it, so that's what it was. Those who can participate must be mostly 4th and 5th year students, even though it said they're recruiting all interested students. It didn't reach us, the 3rd years. I wonder where Himari heard that rumor. Kifa Academy. Skvaller. Gossip. Jävla Instagram-konto. Gossip. I will be the lecturer for those lessons. Senpai proudly stuck out her chest. Her ample breasts bounced as she did so. How about that? Awesome, huh? I'm a teacher, an adult. As always, the thing she's boasting about is a bit off. Compared to being a lecturer, being at the center of such a big project is much more awesome. So, you will be teaching... well, yeah. With that, Senpai arched her back, pointing her nose to the ceiling. As for the rest of us, isn't that impossible? Senpai is terrible at teaching people. Unless you get used to her, it's hard to understand what she's talking about. I feel sorry. Sorry for the top class students who have been chosen. Så varför är de så jävla elaka mot henne? Jag fattar verkligen inte. If we meet at school, you have to call me Mochizuki-sensei. What is she saying? She was repeating a year like crazy and kept going to school for so long. Well, we were having that kind of conversation. I see. So it's a windmill, and it's the one that you designed. Alltså jag fattar verkligen inte varför de håller på och beter sig så här mot henne. De gjorde inte det förut, eller hur? De har typ börjat med det nu av någon konstig anledning. Yorchan, did you know about the plan? Yeah, after all, the project is being financed by our grandfather. Huh? Really? It was also a grandpa's suggestion that Kifa Academy students could participate. If it's connected to the achievements of the school, it'll become a good advertisement. I was told to participate, but I thought it was too much of a hassle, so I refused. Oh, is that so? Somehow, the conversation changed its course again. Well, whatever. We got Senpai to become our advisor. We've taken another step forward. Okay, let's go back. I'm starving. We returned to Flying Fish Manor to witness those eating manners that ruin her... Alltså varför håller de på... Det är jättedrygt ju. De höll inte på så här förut. Jag fattar inte. De gjorde inte det förut. A few days later, huh? Frågan är om... A few days later will occur. Now or later. A few days later. Oj. Nej, inte auto. Nej, sluta. Inte auto. Står det, a few days later we confidently entered the student council bringing Amane Senpai, who had come to the school because of that matter with special lessons. Okej, vi kan fortsätta lite. Having fulfilled all of the conditions, we received the authorization to restore the Soaring Club from the student council president, Kumoi Akahi. I can't believe you dragged Mochizuki Senpai into it. With a hint of amazement in her voice, Akari-san expressed to Senpai her wish to participate in the construction project of the new model of windmill. The day after. Okej, nu kan vi ta och sluta. Det där var det där lilla. Alltså. Okej, vi ska ta och sluta. Jag kommer nog spela in ett avsnitt till här. Men det här avsnittet är slut nu i alla fall. Så att vi ska ta en liten paus. Så får ni helt enkelt ha det bra tills vi hörs nästa gång. Och ja, vad ska man säga? Tills dess så får ni ha det bra. Jag tackar så mycket för att ni tittade på det här avsnittet utav If My Heart Had Wings. Så hörs vi helt enkelt nästa gång. Hej då!